All right, this video is called Analysis, Linking Your Evidence to Your Topic Sentence. To recall the goals of an argumentative paragraph, make a claim that clearly, adequately, and concisely answers the whole prompt. Show that the claim is true. Make a claim about reality that answers the whole question. Show that that claim is true. Those are the two goals of an argumentative paragraph we'll be working on all year and all through upper school eventually. So the function of analysis is to help your reader see how your evidence shows your topic sentence to be true. So your analysis comes after your evidence and it links your evidence to your topic sentence so that your reader doesn't have to figure out on his or her own how that evidence links up to your topic sentence. You're going to show them. So in our example paragraph from Tom Sawyer, in orange here, that's the analysis. So you've got the quotation, that first quotation about Tom trying to get his friends to do his work for him, and here's the analysis. So the quotation is, well, maybe it is work and maybe it ain't. All I know is it suits Tom Sawyer, because he's pretending, remember, to want to whitewash the fence. Because Tom has made clear earlier in the chapter that this task does not suit him at all, his words to his friends are clearly a lie. An honest boy would have whitewashed the fence himself. A somewhat honest boy would have explained the situation to his friends and asked their assistance in his task. But Tom lies to his friends to manipulate them, not minding that he interrupts their Saturday plans. So that's analysis. It helps show how that quotation shows the claim that Tom's not a real leader and is a poor friend is true. So it doesn't make the reader do all that work in the moment, him or herself. It helps. That's what it's there for. And then the next one, not only does Tom try to enrich his friends, but he tries to bankrupt them, sucking as much loot out of them as he possibly can, unconcerned about their well-being. So that is the analysis of the quotation in blue on the second one. Okay, and it also helps show how that quotation shows that the topic sentence is true. That's what analysis is for. So better analysis. Better analysis doesn't merely assume that the reader will just piece everything together him or herself. It's not that you just put evidence in your paper, you need to explain it. And so one thing, if your evidence doesn't need to be explained, it might not be very cutting edge evidence, okay? So almost all evidence needs to be explained, some more than others. So ultimately, again, you help the reader see how the evidence shows the topic sentence claim to be true. And it unpacks, if that's like you unpack a suitcase, analysis unpacks, good analysis unpacks the meaning of the evidence for the reader and why it's relevant. That's what it does. Like you'd unpack a suitcase, you're unpacking a quotation. As for the reader to go, oh, I see how that evidence shows that the topic sentence is true. I couldn't have done that on my own. That was really good analysis, and I'm thankful that the author gave it to me. Not yet analysis, or we might call it worse analysis, but not yet analysis using growth mindset. Not yet analysis just paraphrases the evidence without adding any value. So you just sort of say in your own words what the quotation or the evidence was, or you just put words there because you know you have to have analysis, so you just put words there to stand in for real analysis, even though you don't have any real analysis, which is even worse than paraphrasing. So why is it the case that analysis is usually the weakest part of an 8th grader's argumentative paragraph? Well, it really requires that you care about your topic. More than any other sentence in there, it really shows that you care about the claim you're making, that you care about whether the reader understands it or not. And if you're just going through the motions to write words on paper to get a kind of grade that you need, and you don't care at all about the topic or whether anybody understands the topic or the truth of the topic, then your analysis is probably going to be really bad. So I encourage you to actually care about what you write. So takeaways from this video: recall the goals of an argumentative paragraph, recall the function of analysis in an argumentative paragraph, explain the essential difference between better and not yet analysis, and explain why analysis is often the weakest part of an 8th grader's paragraph.